The sky turned dark in the middle of the day. People looked up confused. Clouds didn't move. The sun disappeared. Then, a giant black ship appeared over New York City. It was silent at first. Then a deep voice echoed across the world. "Humans, your time is over. Surrender now. You are weak." The voice came from the Zarnak general, the leader of a powerful alien army. His ship was bigger than a mountain. Thousands of smaller ships followed behind. Within hours, major cities lost power. Satellites stopped working. Earth's defenses were useless. People ran, screamed, and cried. Some hid in basements. Some tried to leave cities, but the skies were full of alien drones. Governments tried to fight, but their missiles were blocked by alien shields. The world felt fear, and the Zarnak laughed. In a hidden military base, deep inside the mountains, one man watched everything on the screen. His name was Sergeant Ray Carter. He had seen war. He had seen loss. But this was different. The other soldiers in the base looked scared. Some even talked about surrender. But Ray stayed silent. His hands were tight fists. His jaw was clenched. He didn't speak, but his eyes were full of fire. The world was falling. The aliens thought humans were cowards. But in that moment, one man made a choice. He would show them what fear really meant, and he would do it alone. Ray Carter moved like a shadow through the ruins of what was once a proud city. Burned cars, broken buildings, and crushed roads surrounded him. Smoke rose from every corner. Alien patrols flew overhead, searching for survivors. But Ray wasn't hiding. He was hunting. He wore a torn military jacket and carried only a small bag. His old rifle was strapped to his back. No radios, no team, no orders. Just one man with a mission in his heart: to make the enemy pay. Back at the base, his commanders believed he was missing. Some thought he had died, but Ray had gone silent on purpose. He knew fighting the aliens with rules and big armies wouldn't work. So he moved alone, studying the enemy, learning their moves. One night, Ray hid inside a collapsed tower. He watched as an alien ship landed nearby. 6 soldiers stepped out, laughing in their strange language. They joked about how weak humans were, how easily Earth fell. Ray waited in silence. Then, like a ghost, he attacked. It was over in seconds. The aliens didn't even have time to scream. The next morning, their ship exploded. Alien cameras caught nothing. Their systems called it a technical problem. But someone was watching. Someone who knew the truth. A single man had destroyed an alien ship. And as Ray disappeared into the shadows again, the war began to change, one silent attack at a time. The Zarnak forces were confused. In just 1 week, 7 patrols had vanished. 3 small ships exploded. 1 command post went completely silent. No warnings, no distress signals. Just silence and smoke. The alien general slammed his fist on the control panel. "What is happening?" he shouted. His officers had no answer. Their technology showed no signs of human armies. No missiles. No tanks. Just nothing. But in the shadows of every destroyed site, there were signs. Small traps, handmade explosives, bullet marks, all signs of human work. But only one human could do this much damage alone. Ray Carter. He moved quietly through forests, tunnels, and empty streets. He watched the aliens from rooftops, marked their supply paths, and struck when they least expected it. Every time he attacked, he left no trace, only fear. Alien soldiers started whispering in their language. They called him the ghost of Earth. Some refused to leave their ships. Others aimed their weapons at the dark, shaking. One night, a group of alien hunters was sent to find and kill the ghost. They had heavy weapons, drones, and heat sensors. They never returned. By now, the alien general knew. This was no accident. Someone was fighting back. But who? And where would he strike next? In the ruins of Earth, one man was turning fear into a weapon. And the aliens were starting to feel it. Ray Carter finally found what he was looking for: the Alien Control Center in Tokyo. It was the heart of their Earth operation. From here, the Zarnak general sent all orders, controlled their tech, and monitored human resistance. The base was guarded by energy shields, flying drones, and heavy alien tanks. But Ray had a plan. He spent days watching the patrols, counting every guard, learning the rhythm of their movements. Then he heard the news. The alien general himself would visit the control center for inspection. This was his chance. Ray moved at night, crawling through sewer lines, climbing broken buildings, and avoiding sensors. He placed small charges near power lines and planted EMP devices in weak spots. Every step was risky. One mistake, and he would be dead. Inside the alien base, the general walked proudly, laughing with his officers. "Earth is finished," he said. "Humans are cowards hiding in dirt." Then, a screen lit up. A human voice spoke from a stolen comm line. "This is the fear you gave us. Now feel it yourself." Before anyone could react, the power shut down. Lights died, shields dropped, and the base shook with explosions. Chaos filled the air. Alien soldiers screamed. Fires spread. The general looked around, eyes wide, heart pounding. For the first time, he felt something strange. Fear. And deep in the smoke, Ray Carter disappeared again, leaving behind only silence and fire. Smoke rose over the ruins of the alien control center. The Zarnut general, wounded and furious, stood in the middle of the broken command room. His soldiers were scattered, their systems offline, their fear now louder than their weapons. Then, footsteps. Out of the smoke walked a single man, burned jacket, dirty face, eyes like fire. Ray Carter. The alien general raised his weapon. "You? Just one human?" Ray didn't flinch. He looked the general in the eyes and said, "That's all it ever takes." The two fought in the rubble, strength against skill, alien power against human will. The general was fast, but Ray was faster. Every punch, every move was powered by the pain of a world that refused to die. Finally, Ray forced the general to the ground. He held his weapon steady, but instead of killing him, he spoke. "Tell your kind, Earth doesn't break, it fights." Ray vanished into the ruins. Hours later, alien ships began retreating. They left Earth quietly, shaken and afraid. The mighty Zarnok, who once laughed at humanity, now feared a single name. News spread fast. Across every human camp, one story was told. A lone soldier made the enemy run. Ray Carter never returned to base. Some say he died. Others say he still watches from the shadows. But one thing is certain. The aliens came thinking humans were weak, and they left knowing one human can be an army.